Analyze your life and how much energy are you spending on feeling sorry for yourself? How much energy are you putting towards complicating your life, fighting, arguing, bickering, holding grudges, vengeance, vendettas, revenge, not forgiving, not forgetting, refusing to let go, trying to outshine someone instead of just simply shining? How much of your life is wasted on petty, childish, egotistical nonsense? Ask yourself that question, because from a higher vantage point, when you look down at the earth, you don't realize how small we really are and how much time we're given and how much of that time is wasted on just inconsequential nonsense. Instead of waking up every day doing something for the earth, for the universe, how much of it is being taken up on how much you could do just for yourself in a selfish manner, not selfless. There's a difference. It is selfish to just want to do everything for yourself and nothing for anyone else. And especially if you're taking all of your time and your energy towards that, if you're contributing nothing to the earth, but you're taking everything from her, if you're utilizing all of your energies, your time, your attention, your efforts, your focus on just how you can increase your profits and make your bank account larger and larger, and that you don't care about anything else or anyone else, you really need to analyze yourself. What good are you to the universe if you have become a person such as that? So this is just going to be a brief video. Maybe a wake-up call, maybe a reminder, maybe a little, mental memo. Maybe you just ignore it. But remember one thing. When you stand before the universe and you say, "What can you do for me?" that's the response you're going to get in return. Or you can say, "How may I assist you today?" and you will get the same response in return. If all you are doing is serving yourself, then what good are you to the universe? You aren't put here to make your bank account larger and larger and larger and larger for your own benefit. There's nothing wrong with making money, but how are you earning and making that money? Is it done righteously and properly and honestly and legally? Can you rest your head at night on your pillow with a clear conscience, knowing that you didn't hurt anybody to get that money? You didn't destroy anybody's life to put profit in your pocket? You didn't decimate somebody's livelihood just to have a little net gain? How many of you can honestly say that? How many of you out there are operating on a frequency of selfishness, self-gratification, self-indulgence? It's always just about you. Well, remember, the eyes of God are upon us all. There's nothing that God has not seen, isn't seeing, or will never see, because Source sees everything. So if you choose to exist in such a reality as that, where all you're doing is serving yourself and not caring about anything or anyone else, that's going to accrue a negative karmic debt in the ethers. And it's going to come back to you tenfold at some point in your life. It always does. I've always mentioned that giving and receiving are the same, because they are. It is not better to give than to receive, because that's how they program you to be broke. It's impossible to give without somebody or something on the other end receiving. So giving and receiving are the same. If I'm giving to you, you're receiving. It's one and the same energy. It's not different. One is neither better than the other. It's just a part of the reciprocity of the universe. So if you're taking, and giving nothing in return, you're a parasite. You're a leech. You're a vampire. And there's billions of them out there. And that's one of the reasons why what's happening around the world is happening, whether you want to realize that or not. People have gotten so disconnected from the universe and so deeply entrenched in the matrix that this is what's going on right now. Because they lost touch with the universe, with themselves, with Source, with the divine. The farther away from Source, the more degraded the connection. People out there don't even have a connection to God. In fact, it goes so far that they don't even write the name God, G-O-D. It's G*D or G-D. That's how bad it is. They've been systematically eliminating God from the equation of life for years because they fully intend on putting themselves in that place. So what you wind up having is a bunch of selfish, self-serving, egotistical, materialistic, superficial, narcissistic, empty, shallow, hollow vessels out there. Just gimme, 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 mine, 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 me, 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 that's it. And that is an existence. And the universe is monitoring all of this. Like I've said before, never give from your cup of wealth, but always share your overflow. So you have a prosperous life full of abundance and riches and wealth that didn't just come from nowhere. Recognize where it comes from. And, give a little back. That's all. But if all you do is serve yourself, then who are you really serving? Because you're not working for the light. That's the truth.